Okay, so next we need to dimension. Dimension means we're putting annotation, so I need to change menus. I'm going to go up here where it says annotate. Here's where I can put all sorts of interesting lists, writing. Basically, if you want to mark up this page, this is the place you go to do it. So I want to put a dimension. So I'm going to click on dimension. Now, the secret to good dimensioning is, it doesn't always work this way, but I always try and pick one view type for my top, one view type of dimensioning for my front, and one for my right. So for example, with this one right here, I might do width for my top view, height for my front view, and depth for my right view. Okay? Each one of these you have a choice of two. Pick one. So how many height dimensions do we need? Because I need one from here to here and here to here. So I'm going to start with height, which means I can either do my front or my right. I don't see any particular advantage with one or the other, so I'm just going to use my front. So I click on dimension, and I want to go from here to there. And I don't want this window popping up every single time I put up a dimension, so I'm going to uncheck the little box right there so it'll quit popping up. And I hit OK. Basically, that window allows you to type in stuff if you want to have extra comments or things on your dimensions. And then I need one more, so I want to dimension from here to here. But I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to hit cancel. I want to move these around. I'm not happy with this placement. Currently I'm in dimensioning. I'm going to hit escape. That means I'm no longer have dimension accepted, so I can now move my dimensions. The reason why I want to put this over here, why? Any ideas why I might want to move this over to this side? Why here and not there?
It's too close to the other one.
Nope. They're the same for both parts. And that way it just sort of emphasizes that a little bit. I don't. So you know what? I need to fix that. So I'm going to click right here. See this little green dot? I can change. So the smarter thing to do would have been to do it right off the bat, but I can edit. And then with this guy right here, I need to take him. There we go. Now I have my 1/16 of an inch line. Okay? Now, would I fail you horribly if you had them on the other side? No. Does this look a little better? Yes. All right, so next, what do you want to do? Height? I'm sorry, width or depth? I already did height. Width. So which view do I use for width? I can't use my right view for width because width is not on my right view. My right view only has depth and height. So it's a trick question. There's only one choice. I can only use my top view. So dimension. And I am actually going to go ahead and go back. The reason I'm going to go up is because this is where we're kind of getting into it being an art form. The reason I'm going up is because then my leader lines don't have to be as long, and I'm not like straddling this big huge pole right here. So 6 one way, half a dozen the other on whether or not you would have been better off having it between or going up. The reason I made the decision to go up was because I wanted to have them nicely stacked. Move that a little closer. Now, the other thing that just makes it look better is these should be evenly spaced. Closest one, shortest one should be closest to it. Now, some of this stuff, you know, if you mess up one here or one there, I'm not going to slam you, but if every puzzle cube, every sheet, every drawing is looking sloppy and you didn't pay any attention to the details, I will start taking off points. Okay? So, you know, keep that in mind. All right, next I need to do depth. So I have nothing on this, so it's going to be on this guy right here. And depth So that is it. It's fully dimensioned. I double check, make sure I'm not under dimensioning, I'm not over dimensioning, I don't have any dimensions going to hidden lines. I have my overall width, height, and depth. I don't have any duplications. So life is good, and we're going to print.